Hello everyone, welcome to your maths class. Today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topics of mathematics. So as you see, I am holding a phone in my hand which is rectangular in shape and a coaster. Its shape is not irregular in shape. So these are various shapes. This is made up of curves and this is made up of line segments. So as you see in your surrounding, various shapes and figures made up of curves, lines like this coaster, and straight line or line segments like this mobile phone. In this figure, opposite sides are equal. So, I think you guess the topic right. Yes, today we are going to discuss about chapter number 5 of your mathematics book, which includes understanding elementary shapes. In this chapter, you are going to learn about line segments, lines, points, angles and polygons also. So let's start with the chapter. So let's start with our maths book chapter 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes. Now open your book and try to understand the basic concepts. As you see, there are various lines and angles around you, like you see in the picture. Fish, fins of fish, wings of aeroplane, knives of scissors, all these are making some angles using some line segments. Now start discussing about basic terms and definitions. First one is line. A straight path extending in both directions with no end points. As you see the first figure, it is a line. It has arrows on the both ends, which represents that it can be extended from both the sides, left and right. Next is line segment. A part of a line that includes 2 points called endpoints and are also points between them. So, as you see the second figure, it is a line segment. It has a 2 end points and its length is definite. That means you can measure its length. Next is ray. A part of a line with one end point that continues without end in one direction. That means the ray represents a part of a line which can be extended in only one direction. As you see in the third figure, arrow is on the one end of the line segment. That represents a ray. One more basic element of geometry which is very important is a point or location. As you know, many points are joined together to form a line, line segment or any type of figure. Now let us discuss about intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines, which are also called parallel lines. Intersecting lines. Lines that cross each other at a point is called intersecting lines. The point where they intersect is called point of Intersection. Non-intersecting lines. The lines which do not intersect at any point are called non-intersecting lines, as you see in the figure second. These are also called parallel lines. Some example of parallel lines are railway track, right? Examples of non-intersecting lines. Hardwood floor, two opposite sides of rectangle, two opposite sides of square, opposite sides of a window, opposite sides of a rectangular door. All these are the example of non-intersecting lines. Now, perpendicular lines. Two lines that intersect each other at the angle of 90 degree. They are called perpendicular line. As you see in the figure, two lines are intersecting and the angle between them is 90 degree or right angle. Some examples of perpendicular lines are adjacent side of square, adjacent sides of rectangle, window plane, street of cities that are crossing at each other, as you see in the picture. This is a graph where red lines shows two streets crossing at each other at the angle of 90 degree. So these are called perpendicular lines. Now I hope lines and point are clear to you. Let's move to the next topic, which is angles. As you know, angles are made when two rays intersect each other at a point which is called a vertex. So the angle is formed. We have various kinds of angles in mathematics. Let us discuss about some of them. Acute angles, right angles, obtuse angles, straight angles, reflex angles, and so on. Let us start with acute angles. Angles which measures less than 90 degree, or we can say the angle between 0 degree and 90 degree are called acute angles. Some of the examples of acute angles are given here: 7 degree, 22.5 degree, 88 degree, and so on. These are the some examples of acute angles in the day-to-day life. Next are right angles. The angle which is the measurement of 90 degree, that means which measures exact 90 degree, is called right angle. Some examples of right angle in our day-to-day life are given below. Right angles are represented by red lines in these figures. Identify them and mark them. Next is obtuse angles. The angles which measures between 90 degree and 180 degree, or we can say more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, are called obtuse angles. Some of the examples are given here: 157 degrees, 110 degrees, 93 degrees, and so on. Some of the examples related to your daily life are given here. These are some examples of straight angle. What is a straight angle? Angle which measures exactly 180 degree. That means when we make an angle on a straight line, it is equals to 180 degree. Thank you. I think all the topics related to chapter number 5, maths, are clear to you all. Now, you have to solve the questions of this chapter and do it in your fair notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.